Today, I'm gonna try to beat unbeaten author times on maps that have been played by a bunch of players. I was sent this great website where you can see all kinds of stats about the 3,000 or so unbeaten author times in the game, and you can sort by player count. So, right now, the most played track without an author time is yesterday's track of the day, a bobsleigh track. But there are several tracks here with like 1,000 players, 800 players, 500 players, and so on, that nobody has been able to beat. So I'm gonna check these out and see if we can get an author time on some of the most played tracks without one. Let's go. Alright, so we're starting with the third most played one. It has 1,300 players. It's by Aries90 and it's called Jungle Coast. I'm gonna start the timer. The reason I didn't play the top two is because they're both bobsleigh maps and I am not good at bobsleigh, so let's check out what this is. We have dirt physics, but it also feels a bit platformy. Like, it feels like it's mixed surface. Look at this. It's definitely less slidey than typical dirt at the speed. But Aries loves to mix surfaces like this. And actually a pretty nice map, I think. Like, it's always interesting what he does. He's had a lot of interesting track of the days. This road looks as though it should be slippery, but it's not. And then we go into the forest again. And 2 more checkpoints. Okay, so jump, a left turn. The green stuff on the side, I'm so conditioned to dodge if it's penalty. But it doesn't even look like it's a penalty surface. So I'm not sure. We got 800 in the world, so top 60% on the leaderboard on the first run, but it had a respawn as well. So I can dodge airtime there. And because of how little dirt there is in this road, I don't think we need to worry about speed sliding so much. I mean, maybe, but how much could it really gain? 2.5 seconds ahead here. There was a sharp turn as we entered the beach. So I remember that now. Most of the beach here felt full speed except there, apparently. There's a bit of plastic in this road, I think. Maybe we could have someone check the polygons, but I would guess there's plastic in that road to make it a bit slippery. In Norway, if you do your driving license test in the summer, you're taken to a track, like a racetrack, but it's all like filled with water and soap to teach you how it is to drive on an icy road. So if you're taking it in the summer, you do that. If you take it in the winter, you actually drive on icy roads to get a feeling for how difficult it is. And just the way that road looks, it reminds me so much of when I took my driving license test. I took it in the summer on one of those tracks, and they put out a bunch of plastic obstacles as well. So like, you're driving down a road and suddenly a moose that is on like some type of contraption is pulled into the road to kind of scare youngsters into realizing like, oh shit, the moose is arriving and you have no time to brake. So I in my driving test on slippery roads, guys, I did hit the moose and my instructor was not happy about it. Anyway, we're here for the author times and nobody has it. This one you can almost full speed, but it's this one and then it's this 53. 53? Hang on, I'm amazed. I gotta watch the GPS here. There's a GPS text out to the side here. What did we do wrong? Surface asphalt acceleration auto slides at 320 on flat ground. We're getting a full tutorial. Okay, so he full grips. Then a little bit of an auto slide here. It's all full speed. Okay, cuts a bit of the grass. So this auto slides at 600. Am I right? Asphalt acceleration wet pavement. Auto slides at 490. Huh. He calls it wet pavement. We still don't get to know if it's mixed with plastic, but I would guess it was. He hasn't let go of accelerate one time, I don't think. Yeah, he is just full sending. Okay. I teach this to newer players, and I need to stand by my own principles now. Sometimes a map will feel too fast for you to drive full speed. It's a bit like everything's happening way too quickly and you're not ready for it. I need to stand by my own principles, which I tell the beginners is that just try. If the map is intended to be driven full speed, you gotta do it. Even if it's uncomfortable. Okay, this turn, there's no way he did full speed. Unless, maybe he set it up. I was a bit bad at paying attention there. Let's check. One brake tap, he's a maniac. And one release here, and the rest, after this point, 25 seconds in, it's all full speed. One brake tap here as well. Guys, I think I got it. I think I got it now. Bit hard to memorize this map, but we drive down the jungle road into the long turn. Just these assets remind me a bit of Mario Kart 64. I should have full speeded there, full speed here. And then here, one brake tap, kinda did it. He did one brake tap here as well. And now full speed, be brave. Be brave. There was one tap here too, but I can maybe release. I'm a bit wide. We'll fix that next run. This into that. And then angle right and left. 55! 25th in the world already. Very few people like playing this map at high speeds. I'm always turning in too early. Because I'm expecting it to be a bit like regular dirt. So I can turn now. Okay, that's way better. Huge difference. Oh yeah, look at the speed. 40 more speed through here. Around the beach, great. I'm struggling. Oh, I lost all my speed. But it's still PB pace, go. Don't get sent too wide here onto the road, nice. Don't hit the fence. Would have been third on the leaderboard. Guys, we do have to give Ares a lot of credit because none of the blocks used here are in the game originally. This is all just stuff he's imported with 3D modeling tools, and he's also changed the surfaces to make more interesting gameplay happen. Like, all these like mixed surface, it's dirt and road acceleration, they don't exist by default. And he's one of the only guys doing it. I think if Ares teamed up with some other scenery mappers for some of these, he would get track of the day every single day. Because he's one of the most creative when it comes to like what you drive on. You just need some help with the scenery textures to level up his maps. But they're really sick ideas. Interesting. Ah, so you can speed slide on the grass. Yeah, it is that. Wow, okay. Huge start speed unlocked. Walk in. Aye. Please, yes, okay. Guys, I gotta show you, I found it. It took so long to understand the start, but basically, I mean, it is still road acceleration, and in these downhills where there's grass, it's actually faster to touch a bit of it. Like here, I touched a bit of grass, I touched a bit of grass here. And then that's why this grass here is fast. It actually accelerates you quicker at certain points. So I got such a lead in the beginning, but then I completely botched this next turn. Wrong approach and wrong exit. I wouldn't be surprised if Ares passes me here. He does. This was also bad, like, not a great run. But then the ending, full send. Also missed a bit here though, a bit too inside. So, to be honest, not that hard of an auto time, but still, it was the third most played track without an auto time yet on this site. So maybe if I now refresh, it will be gone actually. Let's see. It's not updated yet, but yeah. This map was out for 11 months without an auto time and now we got it. Let's try a couple more and see what we can get. Alright, so this got 760 players. World record by SQLC tells me it's a dirt track, because that guy is very good at dirt. And it looks a bit Cup of the Day style, but 700 players means it was not chosen for Track of the Day, Cup of the Day. And yeah, a lot of good players though have tried this and not gotten it, but there's also typically for players not an incentive to grind that hard if it's not Track of the Day or if there's not something special about the map. So you settle for like what is a good run, what is a good score in the world, even if the auto time is a bit crazy. But yeah, SQLC missing it by 100th. Yeah, this was a 50. Okay. Oh, I didn't start the timer. My bad. Alright, there we go. Fixed. Watchable once more. So I think I want to try a little bit before I watch the ghosts. Then I might understand the lines more. If I just watch the ghost now, I think I'll be a bit clueless. And I'll have to come back to it. So let me do a few runs here just to see what we're working with. Fourth gear up this hill absolutely has to be kept by not crashing on the outside. Low airtime into this. Flick the car here. Reduce airtime and another outside line. We have to dive down pretty early actually. Speed slide here. And then what? Downhill here. Round the bend. And finish. Okay. It's a 48. Pretty strong. Good. Good. Okay, let's continue this with a respawn run. Build speed for the final part. 46.76? I don't believe it. Bit of a bump, we continue. Too tight. Drove the turn wrong. Set up wide here. Again releasing a lot into the downhill, but I expect this to be like a 46 low, 45 high. 46.6, okay. 1.6 seconds. I can see about where I lost half of that. But yeah, we're talking a very good run here actually. Guys, I think it's time we watch the records. I mean, I can see, like I said, a little bit of the gains, but let's see a pretty much carbon copy of the auto time by SQLC. So very sharp down this hill, important. Close here, full speed right. Releases once to get onto the outside. Oh, late exit, because then he gets a lot of speed. Smart. Stays very wide here. Oh my. That's a powerful outside, okay. A little bumpy there, that didn't look ideal. He makes the most of it though. Down the hill. I need to beat this? Yeah, this auto time seems unnecessarily strong. insane copium timer for me, and it's half a second faster. Guys, I gotta accept that I am not beating this. Let's find something else. Alright guys, let's check out this map. It has 400 something players, the Crimson Sunrise. We are playing more like serious maps in this video than troll maps, but I did just realize like one place you might find maps with high player count, no author time is in Bonk Cup. And when I was looking at the list, I saw there are some maps that were in Bonk Cups that we could check out. Who would have thought Bonk Cup author times being the most played maps with no author time? It's interesting. This is mixed, but it's very interesting. Over here, drift down somewhere, carry that speed, cruise control for a second, into this. Now, okay, so you get pushed down. That looks a lot like an outside turn. Sharp, okay. Every turn on this map feels sharp. Except the end here is smooth. Something to remind myself of. Wait. Yeah, all these corners with the little lights are so tricky. Ah, it is outside. I can see it now. You get past the light. It looks like you're gonna fail this turn. But with a good approach, you barely get to set up for outside line. That was with action key. Can I full steer it? If I can full steer it, it's a no slide. It's just hard to see my skid marks. No, it's full turn, okay. We go again. I'm almost in favor of pre-drifting the grass here. That's how much you want to steer on road. Good. Oh, now this turn feels so much more natural. And that one feels good now. A little bit high, I didn't crash. And then past the little lightsaber thing, yep. Missed the outside, we're gonna be very slow. That's more like the exit you need here, and you need that exit for the speed for the ending. Boom, we get a 52.60. Okay. Already pretty close to the author time. Don't think this one will be that hard. That's good. Very good entry, very good speed. Decent. Great. Okay, and 0.7, same pace as my copium. I can be quite happy with that. That was a nice run. Yeah, guys, really beautiful map here. We are the first to get the author time on it, but I would hope this gets track of the day at some point, because wow, that was really interesting to drive. I did do my inside neo slide, but I got a bad gear, so it's actually costing me time. And out of the people that have played it so far, they didn't really go for the outside line, and he actually seemed to gain on me there. Shavinatorin. This drift was really good, and here, so close to touching the wall, but it kept speed. And here I realized low into the grass gives me so much speed right there. And then I tried to get up on the outside. Didn't really get it fully. My drift here was a bit awkward, but it kept decent downhill speed. Tried my best to speed slide, and then a very nice last corner. Yeah, happy with that. Second auto time of the run, and we knock another one off the list. Let's see if we can find something else. This was on first page. There are also some troll maps here, like checkpoint 1 end, checkpoint 1 end, these precision maps by Infraliminal, which I am not that interested in playing. But I'll see if I find something more normal. Alright guys, so I said I would find something more normal, but I found a Bonk Cup map. This one has 400 players. It was played in the most recent Bonk Cup, and it's by a guy called Titoch, and he always builds insanely cool transitional maps. It's like in Bonk Cup, when you're trying this, you gotta be very brave to try his risky routes, because he is he builds really stylish flips and tricks and stuff. But I've never gotten to play one of his maps when I can just enjoy it without having to stress about, you know, finalists or something like that. So yeah, these ones are quality. So we're gonna check out. Whoa, where are we going? I thought we were doing a full wall hug here, but no. Goes over, okay. Do I have to steer anything there, maybe? And finish. Wow. And I guess the wall hug in the start is supposed to take me all the way to the downhill. Like, I don't think I got it properly in my first run. So smooth, jump into the wall, and wow. And then flick. Yeah, straighten. And I'm guessing this has to be a bug slide. But into the sign, right? The sign is very far away though. Is it really? Perhaps if you don't get the sign, then you don't get a smooth landing. 28.5 seems insane here. Maybe there's something I'm missing. We'll check Titoch's GPS. Oh, that's gonna be a smoother wall. Yeah. He steers to the right, which gets a full flip instant. Lots of speed. Keep stacking gear. Nose down bug slide does hit the plastic, and that carries a bunch of speed. Steers left on this wall. Very nice downhill landing. And I'm guessing that is also the 28.5 we're seeing. We can probably beat this. Not perfect yet, but better. Oh wow. But that kept insane speed, no? Yeah, this I must have lost in the start, because that end was great. I guess when he builds these though, he's like doing a lot of runs to check that it's consistent and stuff, and there's some Bonk Cup quality assurance here going on from Titoch's side. No. Yeah. No, it's going so high. I'll still finish this one. I could respawn farm here for a better flip, but damn, 28.85. I lost it all the flip, I'm pretty sure. Let's compare to Titoch's 791 here. Yeah, so identical start flip. This is the one you need. Snap out early. I am ahead of him. But that's only a 0.7 ghost. I'm still way ahead, and then I messed up this flip so bad. He went so low though. So if I could get that with my start, we're getting very close. What did he do? He's the mapper, we can learn from him. He released her? He released. Oh, he's a genius. Yeah, he released because he had the same problem. He goes too high. Smart move. Let's copy. Oh, and I can get a 10th in the start, and I can get a bit more in the middle. It's a good, like, nose-down landing there. I gain a 10th. Wow. Much more difficult than anticipated. That is the good start. This has to be good too, you know? Now I finally got the entry like I wanted it. And here, like, I need to get all the way close. Like that. This is the first run that had, like, actual potential to beat it, I think. Because here I'm 0.1 ahead. And if I land this flip low now, guys, all these things combined. If I land at the start of the hill, the very start. If I get that... Yeah, not quite. Not quite. Oh, I would tie. I was gonna say you need to get 5th gear before the grass at the end to gain like 500ths. If I don't get the super start, I have to gain time a bit somewhere else. Okay, so very inside and snap. Good. No. Minus 11 here is very strong. Is it gonna be the author time in 1 respawn perhaps? Imagine that. I'm afraid of this. Okay. Oh my, what a run. 0.52. Whew. Guys, I did not expect to get this actually. It was very clean, the run I had just now. We can maybe compare one more time to the mapper himself. This is only his 79 though. I don't have the author ghost, but I got actually the super start on my run, and then I didn't hold air brake. I just air braked once and air braked again. But the flick here was super good. Great exit, close to the ring. So early inside bug slide, wall hit was good, the wall glide was good, release timing, really good landing in the downhill, and still only 600ths to spare. Crazy stuff. But let's see what we have. Pebble, my Mr. Peanut, and he misspelled peanut. I'll take my chances. This one, guys, we are gonna beat. 149 players, built around 2 years ago. World record by 207. Let's take a look. We're in a very rocky area. And we got a booster and some speed slides, cool. That's a very bumpy map, but because it gives us so much speed, I trust that the turns will all be full speed. Ooh, there's a nasty S40 I can do in this downhill. Yeah. Oh, this is very downhill. I was like, why is my camera strange? Cool, honestly, I like it a lot. Okay, so I want to make sure I get no airtime anywhere, just like that. It's a better line. And then for this, like if I air brake, yeah, I get full grip. Actually, beautiful map. Like seriously. Maps that demonstrate these speed tricks I love so much. And here, guys, brake tap in the downhill to start a speed slide has to be better than driving full grip. Huge downhill speed slide as much as you can. And we get a what? Okay, 34.7. Better, but still quite far from Mr. Peanut's author time. 33.67 is the GPS. No airtime. Does get this wheel touch. Right to left here for less airtime. Ah, he gets that. Okay, I was looking for that, but I thought it was too wide. Speed slide down. Speed slide up. Speed slide. Speed slide. Okay. Let's try to do that. All the same way. Oh, he went wider. Yeah, just a tiny airtime here. So much time. Okay. Still PB pace here. $34.50. Now, am I really gaining close to a second if I just avoid that one speck of airtime? I don't think it's that easy. But I'll compare in a second with the top times on the online leaderboards and see where they're gaining towards me. Like, this felt like an okay time. 33.9, 0.4 to go. 2-0 SAP. Where am I losing time towards you? I had a better inside line. We're equal to the checkpoint, but I'm faster. He landed nicely on there. I'm ahead. But he got less airtime. Okay, so he's faster. He lands higher up here to get a longer, better speed slide down the road. I maybe went to the... Is it magnet in the ceiling there? Almost all of it was in the ceiling with the speed here. Let me see. Ah, it's magnet. Oh, that's so powerful, yeah. I typically go for the corner in those transitions because I think it's no grip in the roof. But when you have grip in the roof, touching the magnet there is by far the best line. Also makes sense that I then couldn't really see how the top times were possible, but now it makes a bit more sense. Beautiful start. The finish line is also a bit angled sideways. It's closer on the right side, so I should be low right. We're really looking for every 100th here, guys, because 0.3 on such a simple map is a banger time by the mapper. Wow, I'm fast. Oh, there's an airtime reduction there. This should never be a 0.68. I mean, you should see the gap on this. I'm probably behind everyone. Because this was pretty bad. I mean, I'm very behind 2-0 SAP. But then I just get a bunch of speed here. Yeah, look at this. 2-0 SAP loses here. So I get a low line, and then no airtime, and then... Yeah, alright, we're gonna be able to beat it. And we're gonna be able to beat it, I think. Please. Yes! I lost a lot in the end, but the start was pristine. My prediction was correct that we would be able to get this, but it was harder than I thought. A very strong author time by Mr. Peanut. Getting like a point to be on this map is difficult. We can also compare with the other records here to see how we did, but yeah, the start was already very good. so I'm ahead of everybody. And maybe there's something to no airtime on this next part here. Like maybe no airtime here would be good, but I just went full low. You can see I'm still gaining more towards the others, so this is where 207 I think gains a bit better approach, and then worse. Alright guys, we beat a lot of difficult auto times on this one. Auto times nobody has gotten before on, you know, some of the most played maps. Thank you all so much for watching. I really enjoyed doing this. I've been doing a lot of these auto time videos lately, but I find it a lot of fun. I hope you guys find them fun to watch too. And I will see you guys in the next one. Could be something totally different, but subscribe if you haven't. We post every single day. Thank you, and bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Take care. See you soon.